Court Helicopter News always brings you the explainer of what the law says. The president gave the NTSA a serious mandate to ensure the digitalization and traffic fines to be implemented immediately. Yesterday, NTSA gave a circular that anybody found driving at an excessive speed or in a manner that is dangerous to other road users will be immediately be fined digitally. And two, if you don't pay that fine within 7 days, then therefore, the interest will continue increasing. These questions raises matters about the law. One, under the Constitution of Kenya, only tribunals and judicial courts have power to impose a fine. Not any other person has that power allowed to impose a fine. The law creating NTSA does not give NTSA the judicial power to decide a fine. So that is likely to cause a serious problem, and that is illegal and that is unconstitutional. Only a court of law can do that. Two, they are saying the fine will increase by interest. Under this penal code and all the laws of this country, a fine does not increase. Once the judiciary says the fine is 5,000 shillings, the statute provides for a particular amount of money that you can be fined, not more than 10,000 shillings. But there is no provision for a fine to attract interest. Therefore, that is illegal, it is unconstitutional, it is lack of understanding the law. Three, the NTSA says they will fine people to a certain level, and an extra amount of money they will have to charge you in court. Whether the fine, and this is where the law is, whether the fine is 2 shillings, there is the element of mitigation. Whenever you plead guilty, what the NTSA is saying, they have already decided that you are guilty. You have not been read the charges. A fine and a punishment can only be imposed after you are pleaded guilty. So when you are driving on Thika Road and they say you have overspeeded by 2 kilometers per hour and the fine is 500 shillings. That is evidence to be produced before a court of law, and you plead guilty. You cannot plead guilty to NTSA. You can only plead guilty to a magistrate. 2, you have a right to be heard. Article 47 says a fair trial and the right to be heard. Every accused person under Article 50 must be presented before a competent court of jurisdiction. Be told the reason why they were arrested at the police station. Be charged officially. Be given the right to plead guilty or not. All these rights have been trampled under what NTSA is trying to do. That is illegal and it is unknown to law. Lastly, after pleading guilty, or not pleading guilty, after trial, you must be given time to mitigate. Give reasons, for example, why you was overspeeding. Your wife is giving birth. You pick her from home. Will you be driving with a speed of 80 kilometers per hour? You must save life. You are driving on a road. A border person collides. You turn to take that person of a road accident to the hospital. You have turned your car, a luxurious car, into an ambulance. Is there any time limit for an ambulance? No. There is no speed limit for an ambulance. So when you are driving your car to save life, NTSA decides that you are overspeeding and it will charge you. That is not practical, and that is why there is mitigation. Thugs have attacked you. You are driving to save your life to Muthaiga police station. You are driving to save your life. Behind you are thugs who are shooting. NTSA says you are overspeeding. Will you speed at a snail speed of 50 and yet your life is in danger? That is the reason why mitigation is very, very critical. The court to understand the circumstances of why you committed that offense. The reason and the importance of mitigation is what causes differential judgment of a similar offense. 20 people will be charged with the offense of murder. All of them will get different sentences. One will be jailed for 1 month because he'll explain it was manslaughter. It was an act of defense. He will be given 1 day. Another one will be jailed for 2 years, depending on how, after he killed somebody, how did he kill that person? He only shot him one, or he hit a guy accidentally by a punch and that guy died. His mitigation will be considered for. If it is, for example, the Ongondo murder, where the people are trailing the MP the whole day and the bodyguard meets them, that now the sentence will be stiff. If you kill somebody and dismember the body completely, pour sulfuric acid on it, try to bury the grave which is not there, your sentence will be higher. Therefore, the traffic offenses, the mitigation factors are very critical to explain why you did that offense. What the traffic NTSA is doing, they are bringing what by law is called strict liability offenses. All that the law cares is that you did it. The offenses of strict liability are rarely used in the penal code because they are mechanical, they don't cater for human differences and the circumstances that were pertaining at that time the offense was committed. This will be challenged in court, and I'm definite that the courts will interfere and protect the Kenyans from this draconian act that has not involved the public participation. Lastly, was there public participation in the implementation of this? No. They have said they are only doing it in Nairobi. What does the Constitution say? Discrimination. Are vehicles only in Nairobi? Vehicles are in the whole country. Why will they discriminate people in Nairobi and leave other roads? If they want to roll out this program, they start by public participation and people give their views and it must be rolled up the whole country. They have said the money to be collected is going to be deposited to KCB account. Whose account is it? Is it the NTSA account or the judiciary account? Fines are only remitted to the judiciary account. Is it an account of somebody? There is a lot of breakage of the law in what we are seeing. Therefore, Court Helicopter News always brings you the explainer of what the law says before anybody cheats you. Keep watching always Court Helicopter News. Thank you.